Pleasant good night to all the wonderful people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. How are you all feeling tonight? How are you all feeling? What's your all thoughts about how Rowley behaved in that press conference tonight? You know something? Rowley has continuously exposed both himself and his cabinet of idiots for a very long time. The Almighty God said that when He ready for them, those who do wrong to the old, the poor, the young, and the unfortunate, He shall first send them mad. And to me, Rowley has just cast the last nail into the coffin of the PNM and sent them into a deep sleep in the political cemetery. Anyway, I didn't really make this live to really bash Rowley and them. But you know, I started playing him a little two-piece. Because the majority of the time, when they do their foolishness, there are a lot of people who will try to applaud them to make them, to try and hoodwink the population and make them feel that they are really doing good and well by the people and for the people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. This government, in its 4.5 years, has done so much of damage to this country that it will take a millennium for somebody who doesn't even have the experience or the know-how to really go into there and to know how to run a country. This is the reason why Mrs. Kamala Prasad Bissassa the next Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, she is going to go in there, but before she does, she's going to make sure that she makes all the preparation that is important to charter the way forward for the people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, so that we can see progress and prosperity and longevity for the citizens of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm speaking about the common man, the common man. Let me tell you something. It is so, how to put this, so disturbing sometimes that when you're doing good and you want the right thing for the people and by the people, a lot of people will look at you as a dinosaur, meaning that they will like you to be extinct and just go away. But the day you start doing the wrong things and speaking ill about people and practicing and preaching divisiveness, like how Rowley and his bunch of failures done and has continuously keep doing, they will clap you, they will applaud you, you know, and most of the times they will put you on such a pedestal that, you know, some people who are still trying to comprehend why it is do they keep falling for the same lies and deception on a day-to-day or a year-to-year basis. You see, most of the times, these people who really are part of the PNM propaganda machinery, most of these people, they are common folk, you know. They don't enjoy the spoils and ride in no fancy cars and have huge amount of money in banks and have companies and so on, you know. So majority of the time they're just doing this out of the cuff because they hope that one day that the leader, the political leader, the PNM will look at them and, you know, they go get you. But it's lies they keep telling themselves because all they keep doing is just keep selling the birthright, you know, and keeping themselves in the grasp of the slave masters. I wish them well because you see in this time here now, this is such a different moment. This general elections is going to go down in history. The reason for that is it will be the first time that Trinidad and Tobago and its citizens is going to not only emancipate themselves, they are going to finally do right and put back into office people who really did care and do care about them. Not just vote a government because they are fed up with the government of the day. Not just vote a government into office because they're fed up of the government of the day. No, they are going to do the right thing this time and put a government back there into office who were already there and who were already doing good by and for on behalf of the people. Some people might feel I'm speaking a little too slow, but let me tell you why I'm speaking a little too slow, because you see, I don't want some people to misunderstand what it is I'm speaking about or where am I coming from. Because you see, a lot of the PNM propaganda machinery, they try to infiltrate us when we try to come out and speak the truth, because the truth has to be told, you know. You understand? And look, right now I'm campaigning on behalf of Dr. Roger Samuel to come back and be re-elected as the Minister of Arima, you know. He has done wonderful things for the people of Arima. When he was minister of Arima, he actually, Arima was relevant back then in 2010 leading up to 2015. I can remember 2 o'clock in the morning, a lady called him, and that time rain was falling, and a lady called him and she told him that her house has been marooned with water and old mud and all kind of thing because the flood came in to her home because the drain in the back of her yard, the banks were broke. So all the old water and old slush came into to her home. And that man called us out and we went there 2 o'clock in the morning. We reached there about after 3 that morning. Because it have a lot of us who had to come from a little distance from where the place was. And he called on the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure back then. I think, who was the minister, but anyway, he called on the minister and the minister lent us the tractors and the backhoe to clean out the drain, you know. So he was a person that you could have called on any hour. You understand? So this is what we need back in Arima. We need some sort of hope, because right now we have hopelessness, and we need to start telling ourselves the truth and stop involving ourselves with lies, because there are a lot of people who don't want us to tell the truth. Why? Because they don't want to look foolish. Why? Because they want us to remain the way we are. They want us to suffer and keep suffering as a people. They don't want us to move forward. They don't want us to go into prosperity. They don't want us to be the people that we supposed to be. They don't want us to be allowed to live up to our fullest potential. And because Roger Samuel, the past MP of Arima, because of the wonderful work he has done, right? There are a lot of people who are angry because today they're in position to continue the work that he has been doing. And instead of doing that, they did nothing. So when we are now trying to, myself and other people are trying to remind the public about the wonderful work that the man has done, they are angry with us. And they're trying to use divisiveness and lies and foolish innuendos to try and throw the whole conversation of getting this wonderful human being back and re-elected as Minister of Arima. Anyway, God is good, you know. And it's not Mother's Day as yet, but I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful women in the world, and also the wonderful women and mothers of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you a little short story about myself. When I was 16 years old, before my dad passed away, he got sick, so I went to the hospital to see him. And he told me, he says, son, I want you to take care of your mother, your two sisters, and your brother for me. I said, Daddy, I will do it. I said, but you coming out of here, man, you looking good. Everything all right with you, man. You looking good. You coming out of here. Not to know that that was the last day and the last discussion that I had with my dad. My dad passed away the same night. And I felt like I lost everything. But what had strengthened me was my mom, my two sisters, and my brother. And promise that I made to my father that I will take care of them. And all that time I was going to school, I was going to college. And I went and I got myself a job in a gas station. Yeah, gas station. Back then, $100 was plenty money. Back then, when you see you have $100 and you go to the grocery, you could have get about 2 trolleys of grocery full and still remain with change. So back then, $100 was plenty money. And I was working for about $500 a week. I was working 7 days a week. That day when school was done, I went and I got myself a job in a gas station. And when I reached home, I sat down with my mom and I told her, I said, Ma, I get you with a little work in a girl. She said, serious? I said, yeah. She said, how you go handle that? I said, well, Ma, I made arrangements with the owner of the gas station and I told them I'll start to work after school, after school. And I started working there. And I told my mom, because she was working too, and I told her, I said, Ma, stay up. I'll take care of you. You understand? And I felt good to know that I could have, be able to work hard and take care of my mom and my siblings. I want to thank the Almighty God for granting me the strength and giving me the opportunity to do such. Because today now, my little brother is a professional. He's an all-rounder. He's a gas and oil mechanic. He could do both mechanics, gas and diesel. You understand? He's also a professional welder and a professional builder. The little fella, talented. I'm a little brother, I telling you. I grew you up. Sent him to school. Next sister, she's very talented. She has her own food place. Very talented cook. She could drive anything. If she sit down in an airplane and all, she driving that too. My other sister, she's a businesswoman. Always was a businesswoman and always will be a businesswoman and remain a businesswoman. So they're all doing good, And I felt good to know that the Almighty God has smiled on me and said, son, you did a good job. Because without a mother, you can't have nothing. Without a mother, you're lost. Without a mother, you scatter like seeds or sand in the wind. Without a mother, this earth will be empty, can't replenish, can't be secure, can't be comfort. There's no love without a mother. There's no direction without a mother. There's no way forward without a mother. There's no affection without a mother. A man could have 1,000 or 1,000,000 women. They ain't better than that one mother you have. A man could have 1,000 likes, 1,000 comments, 1,000 shares. They ain't better than that. Ain't better than that one mother he has. And I would like to say to all those who have mothers, and to those who don't have mothers, to those who have mothers, please cherish your mother. Please love and honor and cherish your mother. Make sure that she's properly well taken care of. To those who don't have mothers, please don't forget them. I have my mom, and I tell her every day, thank you, mama, for that 9 months you carry me. You know, because without her, I wouldn't be who I am today. My mother made sure that she installed a lot of values and attributes and taught us right from wrong, taught us to be our brother's keeper, taught us to, do good, to speak the truth. Live for God's sake. Love. And teach people how to live and love to live. So all of those study Rowley and them and their madness and their divisiveness and their bitterness, because the longest rope had the shortest end. And you know something? In time to come, they will make so much of a great mistake that they are going to sink their own selves into their own divisiveness. You hear what I say? Because Mrs. Kamala Prasad says she's right. What you and the Venezuelan vice president had to be speaking about, so ask yourself that question. So if those talks was about the COVID-19, why didn't they have a video conference? Why? Look, I have a video conference right now with people, even though you all didn't even start commenting yet, or whatever the case may be. I do video conferences nearly every day because I have to speak to my friends and my families and my colleagues and so on, because we can't be close together. You understand? So I am practicing the right thing. So why was it so important for the Venezuelan vice president to come to Trinidad when our borders were closed? Why didn't the crazy man by the name of Rowley didn't have the common sense enough to know that he could have done a video conference? That's questions he had to ask. That questions we had to ask. That questions, and we need some answers for that. As a matter of fact, David didn't want to answer those questions because, you see, arrogance is for those who are so foolish that they think they're smart, but arrogant and ignorance already done overburden them. Full stop. The anomaly of a fool is equals to the surplus of a jackass. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you all to be fooled or hoodwinked by this government. You cannot trust them at no time. Not even if they tell you, we ain't going to fall tomorrow, walk with an umbrella. Don't do it because you will look stupid. According to a friend of mine, he say, Daddy put the children and them to sleep so that Daddy could go and sit down and talk to the neighbor. That was Rowley dead. You understand? Now he get catch and he trying to play the blame game. Anyway, as I said before, I'm extending this video live feed to wish all the wonderful mothers for Mrs. Kamala Prasad Bissessa go straight back to all the other wonderful mothers of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. A happy, a healthy, a prosperous, and a wonderful Mother's Day. And I hope that after this, we all could see eye to eye with one another and meet on common grounds and meet and greet and sit and have close chats, close discussions. So that time now we wouldn't be, we'll be away from the social distancing, and that we will meet once again. And let us make this Mother's Day one of the world's celebrated ones. Because to me, Mother's Day should be celebrated every month, every year, every minute, every hour, every second, every day. To those who have and to those who don't. From my family to yours, I greet you all Happy Mother's Day. And just remember, let's give Mr. Roger Samuel a chance to come back into office to be re-elected as MP of Arima, so that we as Arimians who are hopeless could gain back some sort of hope into our lives and our livelihoods. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for allowing me into your homes and your hearts. And just remember, love your mother. Because God loved all his children. And we should learn to love just like God loved. Thank you.